Self-cleaning brush roll, and no mess is too big, no mess is too little. That carpet, that rug, that runner, that hardwood, that laminate, that tile will go up high, will go down low. We'll do that baseboard. We'll do those air vents. We'll do the blades on that fan, and we'll do it with one of the smartest, most intelligent vacuum cleaners that the Shark company makes. We have had, I mean, you talk about an exciting day. You Google this vacuum and you see it at all these retailers, and you see they're charging $300 and they're charging $290 and $280, and then you come here to the world's first shopping channel and you see it at $149, 50% off, free shipping and handling, an extended return policy, a vacuum that weighs 7.5 pounds, a vacuum, wait for it, that stands up by itself. I don't need to mount this to the wall. I don't need to lean this against anything. It sits pretty, and with a 40-minute runtime, which is industry-leading, broad spectrum LED lights, and all the features you want, including cordless, to replace that big, clunky, chunky vacuum cleaner that you don't want anymore. So we have our final couple of looks for the day and for the year. Lowest price ever and anywhere, we believe. Let's get right into it with our special guest. She is talk about smarty pants. This lady has a degree in engineering. She's an all-round amazing mom. She was even Miss Florida.
Oh my God.
I'm spilling all the beans tonight. I'm happy to see you.
Hi, honey.
I mean, let's call out the elephant in the room. Megan,
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
I am amazed with it as well. This is an incredible deal. When you talk about Shark, when you talk about the quality, the reputation of being rarely satisfied, to reading your reviews and constantly innovating, and then you tell me it's 50% off, even I end up shocked, because this is such a great value when you buy it full price. But now to know that you can get it in your house for 3 months and try it out and see all the amazing technology, which we're gonna talk to all of the technology.
Yes.
But right now, let's just talk to the size.
Okay.
I mean, it's half the size of me, right? So normally an upright's up to here.
It's quite petite.
An upright's usually about 14
Sure.
pounds. This is 7.5 pounds. An upright is 1 unit. This is 2, right? So I have my handheld and I have my floor base. But it's more than that, because I'm also gonna be able to take off the wand, and I'm gonna be able to use it as an extender so that I can get up high and so I can get down low. And you might be thinking, why would I ever get up high? Cobwebs, get into the vents, to be able to clean the drapes. You can actually add the attachments, which we're giving you, onto the wand to get that extra reach and that extra comfort to be able to get into those soft spots like your drapes. But you're gonna be able to use it in all these different ways, even in stair mode, which means it's gonna be smaller in size. You're not gonna have to fear about it flipping over on top of you when you're going up and down the stairs. It's more controllable. You can also utilize it in the trunk of your car instead of just utilizing the handheld portion of it. So many different ways, and we haven't even talked to the technology. That's just many of the ways you can use it.
I mean,
but it's more than that.
Like, you're looking at one of the most intelligent vacuums that the Shark company makes.
I thought you were gonna say me.
Well, you as well.
I got really.
That goes without
Thanks,
saying.
Adam.
That goes without saying tonight, Megan. But this is a vacuum cleaner that makes easy work of a hard job. You might live in a big home or a smaller home. You might be surrounded by furry friends. It might just be you. It might be the whole family. But this gets that job done quickly and easily. There's no weight to it. 7.5 pounds. It breezes through the dust, the dirt, the grime, anything and everything. And did we mention it's our Black Friday deal at 50% off? The price is what has driven this to an extraordinary response today. This is a much shorter presentation, just because we're at the tail end and we don't have that many left. So we only have around 25, 30 minutes with Megan tonight. Now, this is a lot of hair I'm seeing on this carpet.
Yes, okay, so let me explain what's going on right here. We have set up 2 pieces of hair, 2 trails
of hair, yes.
However you want to describe it, in the way, because I want you to be able to see where we started and where we ended up. Again, standing on its own.
It's not,
no magic.
Wires, no magic.
I don't know how I'm still standing on my own.
Hours you've been on.
This, I know, stands on its own. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put it into floor mode.
Yes.
I want you to notice how it turns on. We have this great LED screen. This is what you're not seeing. There you go, 100% battery life. This is what you're not seeing on our other Shark models.
I like
this
that.
is our intelligent design.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna turn it onto my carpet mode. You hear it kick up a little bit.
I heard it.
And now we're gonna look down. What is carpet mode gonna do? It's going to devour that hair. If you're saying, well, my vacuum cleaner does that, awesome, I love that.
Yeah.
If you're saying my Shark does that, even better, I love that even more. Now I'm asking you, what kind of brush roll do you have? Because if you do have a Shark and you do have our self-cleaning brush roll, then that means when you're cleaning up the hair, this is what your brush roll is gonna look like. Free of hair, because we have no hair wrap technology. This is no sleight of hand. You look down, you saw all this hair that was just laying here. This is what was on the ground, and this, there we go, this is what was on the ground.
Yes.
And we picked it up right under where I am right now, and now it's gone because it's all in the back of my Shark. How it's doing it is those PowerFins, Adam. I just love these things so much. You have this squeegee-like material that's long and thin, that separates each one of the carpet fibers so it can dig down deep, but it also keeps the actual hair that's wrapping around and being picked up loose, so it can't tightly wind around the brush roll. I actually have one over here. Let me see if I can grab it really quick. This is what we're used to.
Yes.
So it rounds really, really tight. And you think about it with a hairbrush, once it gets that tight, you can no longer penetrate your scalp, or your brush roll can no longer penetrate your carpet.
That's where all my hair went.
You might be vacuuming, but you're not cleaning. Does that make sense?
It does, and there is a huge difference between the technology that allows you to do this and most vacuums that do not have this technology. I mean, make no bones about it, it's one of the most expensive Shark vacuums that Shark have available, and we have this tonight at 50% off. Again, $149.99. I'll say this next sentence a few times throughout the presentation because I always want to know the reason, right? I want to know the reason. This is so inexpensive, so much cheaper than other retailers. Why? Why is it so much cheaper? Here's the simple reason why it's cheaper. The man that started the Shark Ninja Company started right here on the Home Shopping Network. The man that created the Shark Company spent hundreds of hours in this very studio in St. Petersburg, Florida. So that gentleman, as you would imagine, has a lot of fond feelings for HSN and our customers. So Shark and HSN are a marriage made in heaven, and our deals are the best in America. Now, the caveat is once our Black Friday deal is gone and sold out, it's gone. You can buy this in every fine retailer in America, but you can't get it at this price. We are 50% off. 50! Not just shaving $10 off, or 20 or 30 or 40, we're taking $150 off the price if you're able to order it. And Megan, to be clear, Shark make a lot of vacuums.
Yes.
This one is cordless, it has all the high-end features.
Okay, so normally, and I love our big uprights, I like our Pro Detect, I love it, but I could not like just walk across the floor like this right here, because I would be so worried about tripping over the cords. Now, I can spin in a circle and I'm totally fine because I know there's no cord that I'm going to trip over.
Right.
That alone makes it worth more than $150.
Indeed.
And that's before we add the self-cleaning brush roll, before we add the PowerFins, before we add all these different technologies, like the fact that you're going to be able to see this display that's going to easily read to you what your battery life is left. See that 100%?
I do.
Isn't it nice to know exactly what you have left instead of maybe a flashing dot?
Yes.
You're like, oh, 100, 90, maybe 30%. At least gives you an idea of what you have left. You're also going to be able to put it into 3 different modes, from eco mode, which will get you up to 40 minutes runtime. You'll get your deep clean, which is in the middle, and then listen to this boost. Boom.
That's power.
That is power right there. Over here, you're gonna be able to push it into floor and carpet.
Yeah.
Since it's in handheld, I can't show you that. It has to be connected to the floor, but you'll see that's how it works. So this display is what you can't find on other Shark vacuums, and the Shark engineers really thought of everything. Had they put it up here, when I'm utilizing it, I would never be able to see it. They put it on the perfect angle so I can see it really well.
And please know there's nothing better coming down the pike. There is no bigger deal this holiday than this. You're watching the Black Friday deal. This is Shark and HSN going crazy. This is us spilling all the beans. This is us putting our best foot forward. This is us hoping that we can entice you to try and experience the Shark difference on HSN. Megan's going to do all these demonstrations, but Megan and I will invite you to do your own experiments at home. You can use this all of November, all of December, all of January. And if you don't think it's the best vacuum you've ever had, you can return it by the end of January next year and get a full refund of the purchase price. We are out of the gates extraordinarily busy. If you can use hsn.com, that will get you to the front of the line. Producer Kevin, did you say we are en route to 8,000 sold? Oh my goodness gracious me. With that being said, as we get close to 8,000, the urgency's really gonna pick up. There is not thousands and thousands of these left in available stock, so bear that in mind as you're ordering. Notice the lights. Notice how effortlessly Megan is able to in and out and breezy, easy breezy, move around all the floors.
Do you know why I just did that?
Why did you do it?
What's your favorite thing about a mound?
Well, you know, because you mean it just bulldoze it?
I wanted to make sure you were looking at the mound.
Can I put my finger in the mound?
Put your finger in the mound.
This is what I always do, because most vacuums can't do this. Look,
I would never normally clean the floor like this, but this is Adam's favorite thing, and I could not pass it up. Look how thick
it's a
that is.
volcano.
And now the volcano
look.
has become a flat prairie land as it is gone.
If you did that with your vacuum at home, it would just knock it over and spread all the coffee grounds all over the place. All right, I'm gonna get up, sitting crisscross applesauce over here, like I'm a kindergartner. Okay, so we're excited that this is so popular tonight. I also, would you mind as well, just real fast, you're storing this away.
Yes.
Show everybody how you do it.
Okay, I'm done.
That's it.
That's it.
You don't need to screw something to the wall.
No.
You don't need a stand. It just sits there. You need no space at all to store it. It's a brilliant feature.
See this orange sticker? This orange sticker does not have to stay here. It's translucent. You don't have to ever look at it again. I like the orange sticker because it makes it easy for me to see that it's going to go into this little pocket right here.
Yes.
I call it my little shark tooth. Again, take it off if you want. I leave mine on so that when I'm looking up top, I can easily see orange and see that it connects. But right behind you, in that pantry, do you see something? Do you spy something that is sleek and black and shark-like?
Look at that, guys.
With a 40-minute runtime? I know.
Look at it. This is not your occasional vacuum. This is your full-time vacuum. It has the XL dustbin as well, so you've got the extra capacity to store all the dust and dirt, so you're not emptying it all the time. That takes up no space. You know, Megan said something earlier, and it's something we can all relate to. Heavens above, I nearly did it live. I don't know if you noticed. I nearly tripped over this cord.
Oh, no.
How many people trip over cords of their corded vacuums every day of the week here in the United States? We're going to cut the cord. We don't need the cord to have that full power anymore.
But we're not going to cut the power. So I'm just going to put this down, because I feel like whenever I'm with you, Adam, I go out of order, but it's important. So we're cutting the cord, absolutely, but we're not gonna cut the power. And I'm gonna show that to you right now because I have this handheld. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it into my boost mode and kick it up a notch. And I want you to see that these balls, the pool table balls, the billiard balls, I'm gonna go ahead and scoop up. That's 7, 8, 9,
oh my gosh.
10. When you think cordless, you think weak.
Yes.
But when you think Shark, you think of massive suction.
Yes.
And I want you to put cordless and Shark together and say that this Shark cordless has strong suction.
Handheld or floor vacuum, you must understand it's your all around the house and car detailing solution. I can go anywhere in the house, upstairs, downstairs. I can go out to the garage. I have it in my hand and I can get up high to the ceiling fan, to the air vents. I can go down low without bending down because of the reach, because I can now do my baseboards with that long wand that is a part of it. There's no weight in my hand. It weighs 7.5 pounds, which is why Megan's running around like it's a purse. In fact, it probably weighs less. I've seen your purse, Megan.
I know, it's so bad. There's so many. If you carry a water bottle and a wallet,
there it is.
There's a really good chance that your IQ Pro weighs less than your wallet or your purse does. All right, so this is what Adam was just talking about. Look how high I can actually get up into the rafters. So stop standing on chairs. Stop standing on ladders. Know that you're going to be able to get, let's see, I can come over here and I can get into the drapes. I can get all the dust off of them. I can utilize this in the cobwebs. I can go up high and I can go back and forth and I can get the vent system. And now all that dust and grossness is not falling on my face. It's getting sucked up through here. Now, notice my attachment goes to the wand. This alone makes it so different than so many stick vacs that you see. The fact that my attachment can go both on the handle as well as the wand. The other thing that makes it different is a lot of times the wands in a stick vac, don't come out from the base. So that's not even a possibility. You get the floor and you get the handheld. That's great. We give you more options so that you can do more things.
Don't forget HEPA filtration as well.
Oh,
HEPA filtration. That's a big
huge
deal, right?
Yeah, so 99.97% of the particulates that are getting sucked up that could escape through the vent are gonna get stuck to the filter, all the way down to 0.3 microns. And we're all super aware, we've seen all the air purifiers, we know that 0.3 microns is really, really tiny. To know that your Shark vacuum can do that, you know, I used to tell people, when I started selling the air purifiers, that if you're gonna vacuum your floors, put your air purifiers on high. Because when you vacuum, everything's coming into the vacuum cleaner and going out through the exhaust, and all that's pluming in the air and then you're breathing it in. I don't have to say that anymore because the Shark vacuum takes care of it.
The air that's coming out of this is cleaner than the air that's going into this. By the way, we didn't address this yet, but I do want to address how much money you'll have to spend on your Shark vacuum going forward, and the answer is zero. It's the best number, zero. Zero cost of ownership, zero cost of maintenance. You'll never buy a bag, you'll never buy a filter. There is nothing else you ever need to buy for your Shark Pro IQ. So, with only a few minutes remaining in this presentation, not only the energy, but the excitement is here today. The Shark Company and HSN just going all out. And with every one of us, all the hosts have been chomping at the bit to get out here. We love a good deal as much as the next person, but we love a Black Friday deal the best of all. We've got the lowest price in the United States of America on one of the most advanced vacuums in the United States of America. This is a $300 vacuum. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. Worth every penny, but it's not cheap. If you order today, you're paying the same price as an entry-level vacuum. It is our Black Friday deal. Megan is not back next week or the week after, or Thanksgiving or Black Friday or Cyber Monday or Green Monday, all those different colors. There's no better deal anywhere at all. You're getting the lowest price ever. So I can't see that far, but I'm guessing we are moments away from hitting the 8,000 mark. Okay. 7,900 sold. I have over 450 orders coming through. It is last call. Whatever is left will be presented in the 11 p.m. hour. We don't know how long that's going to last, obviously. As a good deal, it is a no-brainer. As a quality vacuum, it's an absolute winner. And for the difference it can make with a home with pets, without pets, no cords, lightweight, easily stores itself, has all the features, an onboard display, it has everything your heart desired, and it saved you money as well. Heavens above, you could slice and dice it any which way you want. Megan, you tonight could buy 2 of these for the same price as one.
So you can keep one and gift one.
There you go.
Someone have a new home?
Housewarming
Is someone
gift,
else in
Christmas
college?
present, right?
Can actually be able to keep their place clean by utilizing this?
Yep.
You know, I realized I failed over there.
Why?
I said all these different ways you can utilize it, and I failed to tell you that you can go into Stair mode.
Show me.
Stair mode. So now we can take away the wand, and it's just the handheld and the base. I put this together, and now I have a smaller vacuum that I can use in situations like this, where I can get on the stairs and I can be fearless. I don't have to worry about a tall upright that maybe is 14 pounds potentially falling on me, because this is nice and small. I can balance it on the stairs as I go up, and I, you know, maybe go up to the next step. I can utilize this in my trunk to clean out the trunk instead of relying on just the handheld, or somehow attempting to do it with a 2-foot wand, right? That is a little complicated. So I like the Shark, well, I call it my baby Shark. Baby Shark mode. So I like that a lot. But again, the way you're gonna use it the most is like this. You're gonna use it on your carpet. You're gonna use it for all sorts of messes, and you're gonna vacuum just like you vacuum any other mess. You're gonna go forward and you're gonna go backwards. But what you're gonna notice is in that one pass, you're seeing all those things disappear. Now, to me, this looks like New Year's Eve party, right? Someone had a little fun,
they had a
going
good
a little
time.
wild. I can, no problem, clean this up. I know I have 40 minutes of runtime, so that I'm gonna be good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be able to see what my battery life is as I go along. I can prioritize if I need to, but the whole idea is when I'm done, I'm gonna have beautiful carpet lines, and I'm gonna be able to put it away. I got one more row. I'm gonna put it away this quickly, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I guess 5.
Oh, there we go.
And I'll put it against the wall right now.
It is the little things in life. The fact that this stores so easily, so small, so compact.
Tiny.
You don't need to mount it on the wall. You don't need a bracket. You don't need screws. We love that about Shark. It's one of the things that they really innovated with. We did get a question, so I do want to address it right out of the gate. This is not refurbished. It's a very valid question because we are so much cheaper than what seems to be virtually any other retailer in America. That is a very reasonable question. You are the first to own this. This has not been used before. This is brand new, sealed in the box. I think the problem is when you Google the Shark Pro IQ, which is one of their highest end vacuum cleaners, and you see it at $300, $299, $300, $300, $299, and then you see us at $149, you say, well, what am I missing? Nothing. It is our Black Friday deal. And for those just tuning in, again, I always share this with such joy because it's something that most people don't realize. The man that founded Shark, that created the Shark and Ninja company, he started right here on the Home Shopping Network. He was on television as a guest. So the man, and he's done pretty well for himself, the man who started the Shark company started here in this studio. So obviously, he's very fond of HSN and our customers. He's fond of us. And he gives us, because it's his history and heritage, the best prices in America. There's more loyalty to HSN than any other retailer, and we are proud to feature it. I want you to get it. I want you to save a fortune. I want you to save the 50%. I want you to go cordless because I think that is a big game changer. And I want you to get more for your money. I know we can buy vacuum cleaners for $150 anywhere and everywhere, but you can't buy this one for $150, and this is the one with all the upgrades. And these are upgrades that make our life easier, Megan.
Absolutely. I think this is an upgrade that everyone's going to be able to appreciate. If you have dark floors, if you've ever had stuck on dust,
yes.
Let's compare Shark to Shark, because you might go, well, you can't really compare Shark to another brand.
Right.
It's all right. We're going to compare to ourselves.
Okay.
This model right here is a model that is still beloved by many, is still on sale, and people still purchase.
Sure.
I'm going to go over the stuck on dust, and what you're going to notice is the fact that, yes, I am definitely picking up dirt and dust, but I'm not getting the layer that's actually stuck on there, which means I need to get my steam and scrub, and I need to get down here, and I need to make sure that this isn't so yucky.
Right.
Well, that was before. That's 2 steps of cleaning, right?
Yes.
Vacuum and scrubbing.
Excuse me.
Now I'm gonna do it in 1 step. Remember, and you know what? I didn't show you yet. I'll show you the PowerFins, how they work in just a minute. But we have PowerFins. So when I turn this on, those PowerFins are gonna work like a squeegee. So as I move through, it's gonna nicely, softly wipe those floors so that nothing is being left behind. That is the difference between bristles, no bristles at all, or actual PowerFins. They're gonna work just like a squeegee. Let me come down here in case you can't see this.
That's a very compelling side-by-side, Megan.
Make sure my hands are clean.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you want a house that has this much dust, or do you want a house that has this much dust?
Wow.
I will definitely pay $149 to have all that done in 1 step every time I clean my floors.
It's cleaning your floors, it's vacuuming your floors, it's grooming the floors, it's helping to look after the floors. You see a night and day difference between a traditional vacuum and a vacuum that has the PowerFins, a vacuum that has the detangling, self-regulating brush roll, so you'll never get that tangled mess. Remember, this is the Pro IQ. You have the onboard display screen that always tells you the percentage battery that's left. You have the lightest weight at 7.5 pounds. You have the ability to transform from a handheld to a floor vacuum instantly. You have the XL dustbin, so you have more opportunity to store more of the dirt and dust before you have to empty it out. And you have acoustically engineered vacuum technology to make it a quieter vacuum experience. And of course, a big deal for any one of us who is sensitive to dust, to dander, this is a HEPA filter built in, which is a best in class. So the air that's coming out of this vacuum is cleaner than the air that's going into this vacuum. I just saw out of the corner of my eye, let me confirm it, 10 minutes remain. Obviously, we're getting dangerously close now to 9,000, and then it's a slippery slope to the 10,000 mark. I wish you the best of luck in getting it. A great gift for yourself or for somebody that you love. As Megan said, maybe somebody who just moved into a new home. That would be wonderful. But as we get to the busiest and the happiest season of the year, we clean a little bit more, right? This is the vacuum that you need to have. Certainly, at this price point, you could not buy better. $149? What, not for the obsolete model, for the old model, one of the highest end, newest models that the Shark company has released is this one. I mean, Megan, you and the whole Shark team must have been just beside yourselves when you saw how affordable this was today.
I was really excited.
It's crazy.
There's nothing better than being here with you and talking about how amazing it is, but letting you know that it truly is affordable, right? This is the type of technology that was always out of reach.
Yes.
We always thought it was a luxury that someone could have this many technologies. A brush roll that can actually clean itself.
Right.
The idea that my hair is not gonna get stuck around it, that I'm never gonna have to cut it and rip it out again, that I'm not gonna have to clean it, right? These things were things that were wishes, but the Shark engineers listened to you. They took the brush rolls that look like this with the individual bristles that when you would clean your floors, they would act very much like a broom. And if you've ever swept your floor, you know you have to go over the same spot over and over and over again because all these gaps are being left. And they said there's gotta be a better way. What if we had something like a squeegee, where from one side to the other side, we can make direct contact, and when we go forward or backwards, right, we're able to suck up everything that it touches. That is the difference between PowerFins and your standard vacuum cleaner. Standards over here, PowerFins come through and take it all away. If you don't have PowerFins, then you're missing out because those PowerFins aren't only fantastic for the stuck-on dust and for all of our different kind of hard floors, but they're really great for carpet too, because with the carpet, each one of those long fins is actually gonna separate each layer of the carpet fibers. Well, what happens when we get lots of yucky dirt that gets deep down in there? If you don't have a way to penetrate the carpet, it gets stinky and it's old and you can't get it out because it gets impacted.
The reputation matters, and I think for so many of us who know the Shark company, have Shark products or Ninja products, we love them. We love them. So we're fond of Shark and Ninja, so we believe certainly in the quality and the standards of excellence that they have. So it's an easy leap of faith to say, I'm gonna try this. Remember, you're under no obligation to keep it. This often goes in one ear and out the other. It certainly did with me when they first told me. You do know you can use this all of November, all December, and all of January. And if you say, not for me, send it back and get your money back. I mean, you couldn't ask for a fairer thing. You get to experience it and live with it and try it. If you don't love it, you send it back and you get your money back, you lose nothing. Potentially, though, you just got the bargain of the year. I don't want to overhype this, but I absolutely have to call it as it is. This is a Black Friday deal. And although Black Friday is still a couple weeks or even more than that maybe, we're doing our Shark Black Friday deal today, on this Monday. It's happening right now. It's not happening again, it's happening right now. So the offer that we have is beyond comprehension. It's phenomenal. A lot of companies will give you $20 and $50 off here. We're giving you 50% off, 50% off. Again, only on HSN, only while supplies last, and based on what we're seeing down here, they are not lasting. We're about to hit 8,000, I think 200 is that?
You have good eyes, I can't see that.
I'm totally wrong. It's 8,400.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so folks, just let's do this. I want to dig in with more demonstrations.
Yes.
We have 7 minutes left. All this means to Megan and I is that 11 p.m., heaven knows how long this is going to last because they are en route to a sellout. It's an exciting day.
It is really exciting. And you know, you mentioned the gift getting idea, right? Well, here's the deal. When you purchase stuff on Black Friday, you're a month out from the biggest gift day of the year. But when you're getting a Shark vacuum, what are you getting it for? I'm pretty sure you're getting it for your pre-holiday party setups. You're getting it for your post-holiday cleanups. That means you need it before Black Friday.
Yes.
You need it before Thanksgiving. By getting it today, you're getting it so that you're gonna be able to utilize it when you're getting ready for these super fun parties,
Makes sense.
right?
It does make sense.
And you're gonna be able to use it in all different ways. Did you notice this amazing low profile, the fact that I can get underneath this table.
Because there's no clearance there at all. That's really low to the ground.
So where are you gonna use it under your coffee table? Are you gonna use it on top of your coffee table because you're gonna be able to get the attachments? Are you gonna use it with the wand? Are you gonna use it with your crevice tool? Look at this great little halo that's being created because we're sucking in from all the different directions. As we're moving forward, it's all coming in. I mean, there's just so many different ways that you're gonna be able to utilize this. And when it comes to actual party time, this is not something you're gonna hide in the closet, because let's just be real. If you're having a good party, something's falling on the floor, and this is not intimidating. I think that's a really big deal too. You might look at it at first and say, well, what is it, right? Because you don't expect for everything to be down low like it is. But once you know how to utilize this, it's not intimidating, it's actually really fun. So once your friends know, they're gonna be cleaning up their own messes. My children love to clean up their own messes because now they can, in their mind, play with all the parts, but they're really experimenting. And what do we love to do? We love to buy new things, unbox them, and experiment what we can do with them.
You know what's fascinating watching you, Megan? And folks, you may have noticed this as well. As Megan transforms this from the handheld to the floor vac, as she takes one attachment off and puts another one on, notice she doesn't struggle at all.
Oh, no.
At all. It's all very easy.
Yeah, it's the touch of literally one button. If you guys are looking up here where the silver button is, all I have to do is push, there it is, push, release. That's it, and now it's in handheld mode, and when I put it back on, you'll hear a click.
I heard it.
Hear the click. And it turns on, I know that I'm good to go and I can continue.
Because Megan, you know, there's a lot of vacuums that are really quite complicated to use.
Yes.
Right? They have a lot of levers and a lot of buttons and a lot of things you got to do. This is very, very simple. FYI, Megan is pushing only 7.5 pounds. Dare I say it will be the lightest vacuum cleaner you have ever experienced. When the box arrives, you'll think they've made a mistake and sent you a handheld wand vac instead of a full-size, you know, corded vacuum replacement. And that's exactly what this is. This isn't an occasional vacuum that you'll only use once in a while for quick pickups. This is your new full-size permanent vacuum.
Yes, and if you look, our max line goes all the way up to here. So you're gonna be able to pick up some serious items off of your floor. I love the fact that our little ejector right here, it's a little trash can with the lid coming off. So all you're gonna do is push and it's gonna open up and eject everything else. Really easy to use. Now right now, I was gonna show you how clean or not clean this floor is. If you were to look at it, how clean do you think it is?
It looks okay to me.
So if you saw it, would you think that you would need to run and get the vacuum cleaner?
No, I would not.
Okay,
no,
so
I wouldn't.
this is my challenge to you. You said 3 months. You get to take it home for 3 months and try it out. When you get it home, go ahead and clean your floors with the vacuum cleaner that you currently have right now. Then I want you to go and get your Shark. Turn it on. If it's carpet, put it in carpet mode. If it's not, make sure it's in hard floor mode. And I want you to see what is going to be picked up in its place. Because when you look at a carpet and you determine for yourself that it's clean, you have no idea what's lurking behind. Hopefully, if it's nothing. If it's nothing, you get to return it, right? Okay, so this is like a challenge where it's win-win. You get to return it if it doesn't work, right?
Absolutely, you're in control.
But if it's the experience I had when I first got a Shark, then this is the experience that you very may possibly have. And I want to ask you, when did you move into your place? Is this belonging to you? Is this your hair? Is this your dirt? Is this your grime? Or is this stuff that's been in your carpet for the last 4 years, in which you've lived there for 2, and you have no idea who this belongs to? And now it's getting stuck to your socks, it's getting stuck to your feet, and you're carrying it into your bed. That's the grossness that we talk about when it gets matted down into the carpets. When you talk about that HEPA filtration, if you're pulling this stuff up from the ground and it's being released back into the air, what are you breathing in? I want to know that my HEPA filtration is working for me, so when that air comes out of the exhaust, I at least know I'm cleaning, I'm breathing in a cleaner air than what went into my Shark IQ.
That carpet looked clean, it clearly was not clean.
So gross.
There is stuff floating in the air. We talk about that with air purifiers. Megan referred to it. This is a HEPA filter built in, to Megan's point. Again, the air coming out of it is cleaner than the air going into it. Remember, when you buy this vacuum, you'll never spend another $1 on it because it's $0 cost of ownership. You don't buy bags, you don't buy filters. It's an all-in-one home cleaning solution. I can take this out to the car with me. I can detail the inside of the car. I have a vacuum cleaner that is powerful. 40-minute runtime is one of the best in class. That's industry and class leading. We know it's light at 7.5 pounds. Heavens, we know it stands up by itself. A Shark innovation. Nobody else has it like this. In fact, I think we've gone back in the pantry over here again. I think maybe perhaps if we can just get a shot, guys, of this, you'll see there is nothing to it. So you have a vacuum that takes up absolutely no space if you live in a smaller apartment or a townhouse. I mean, come on, tell me your vacuum is as small as that. That is an amazing design feature. Everything has been built to exceed your expectations. Everything has been built to exceed your expectations. And HSN is adding its HSN twist and the HSN advantage, which is we'll do free shipping, we'll do flex pay, and we'll do the lowest price we found anywhere in the country. A reminder, this is not refurbished. I know the price would lead you to think that it might be refurbished. It is not. It is brand new, sealed in the box. You are the first to own it. We are just dramatically discounting it. Dramatically discounting it. I love days like this. I mean, I love everything that we do, obviously, but I really love a discount like this, as you would. Any product that maybe something in your life, in your career, maybe you work for a company you know, when you've got the biggest brand and you're offering the biggest discount, hallelujah. This is what we all wait for. This is what we all want. And that's why nearly 9,500 people strong are ordering this right now today and securing it. My clock says 2.5 minutes. We are not allowed to spend another moment on it. Whatever is left will be here at 11 p.m., but the opportunity is now running out. Because when we sell out, Megan, there are no more to be had at this price.
Oh, no for sure. For sure, there's no way. So let me ask you, we have all these messes over here. Yes. Is there one mess that you just say there's no way the IQ can do it and it's time for me to prove you wrong?
Well, can we do this in this? Let's do this, because you've done it all. And I like those as well.
I know you like the mounds.
I believe you can do it all.
That's a good mound.
It is. Oh, yeah, there's a good mound there.
That's a good mound right there.
Yes,
all
okay.
Right, so I want you to think about your pets. I want you to think about the hair, the dirt, the dander, the yucky stuff that they bring into the home. If you don't have pets, if you're the 20% of HSN viewers that don't have pets, I want you to think about your loved ones that don't take their shoes off when they come into your house. Where does that dirt go? The sand, the yucky stuff from outside. I want it to go into your Shark IQ. We're able to get the nitty and the gritty, but we're also able to get the larger items as well. For our pet lovers, we're able to get the hair. So when I turn this into carpet mode, you hear the motor revving up. I'm gonna come along here and I'm gonna start getting all that hair. With this self-cleaning brush roll, every single rotation means that hair is disappearing. I'm short on time, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna put it back into floor mode. I'm showing you this crevice, how deep down that crevice is. I can't even feel the bottom of it. Right. It looks brown. I promise you it's not. You can see it's like levitating up, going right in. Take me home to my dustpan, please. And it's disappearing because it was what Shark does. It gobbles it up. I'm talking the small, which we showed you, but what about the big? Have you ever knocked over the coffee beans in the morning? I promise you've knocked over the coffee grounds.
You know it.
I'm telling you, we can tackle both simultaneously. I will not make you get on your hands and knees to pick up each individual coffee bean. I'm just gonna tell you to get your IQ. You're gonna get it from the side. It's gonna be ready to go, fully charged. And you're gonna have up to 40 minutes of runtime. I'm gonna come into the kitchen. This is always my biggest mess.
Yeah.
Partly because I like to make stuff with the kids.
Yes.
Partly because the kids are very messy. Partly because I'm very messy. So now I can get the flour, the sugar, the sprinkles. Things are not sticking to my feet anymore because they're all getting taken away. Adam, I literally have 0 seconds left, but I'm gonna go ahead and just pick this up at only 7 pounds. I can show you that there's no hair and there's no particles or allergens or anything attached to here because everything has been sucked up and it's in the dustpan, which while you're talking, I'll just go ahead and alleviate. Boop.
And that looks brand new, by the way. It looked like you've not done anything. Now we put it away, and we're all good. Thank you so much for shopping with Megan and I. Megan, thank you, man.